October, we're gonna dive into some horror movies this entire month, and so we're starting off with a classic, The Exorcist. Let's just go ahead and have some introductions. I'm AP.
I'm George.
I'm Kenny.
I'm Jam.
And he's just watching it right now.
Jam, thumb up your butt. Just kidding.
Watching right now.
So let's go ahead and dive into like a quick intro of what the movie is
I'll do a
about.
synopsis.
Yeah, synopsis.
I think that works better.
Yeah.
All right.
Go for it.
Either you or Alan.
I'll do it.
Okay, thank God. Keep it up.
This tale of an exorcism is based loosely on actual events. It involves young Reagan, Linda Blair, starts acting odd, levitating, speaking in tongues.
Whoa,
Her worried mother, Ellen Burstyn, seeks medical help only to hit a dead end. A local priest, John Miller, however, thinks the girl may be seized by the devil. The priest makes a request to perform an exorcism, and the church sends in an expert, Max von Sydow, to help with the difficult job. So they pretty much go in and they perform the exorcism, and then pretty much the demon like transfers
into Miller,
onto the guy, the priest.
Yeah, Damien, and then
Damien.
he kills himself. And then the old guy dies too, because he got too old. He was taking these heart medications. He ends up getting a heart attack. And so he gets pissed off, tries to beat the crap out of the girl.
Yeah.
Gets the demon into him. He jumps off the stairs.
He says, "Take me instead."
Yeah, and then he just jumps out. And then supposedly dies. I say supposedly because on Exorcist 3
or 2,
he kind of comes back.
He has like head bandages.
Yeah. Regardless, the demon leaves. She goes about her day. She doesn't remember anything, and then that's how the movie ends, pretty much.
Yeah. I like that cut, the classic 1970s cut when he's like, "Take me," and then he starts getting possessed, and it flashes to like the demonized him, and then it flashes back to him.
It's a Snapchat.
It's just a cut.
No.
No, it just cuts. Like it's an awkward cut, but they do that all the time in the old movies. But
where it goes black and then just fades into the other one.
It's just a picture. Like they'll just flash into it.
Yeah. Damn, 70s, bro.
You wanna go with your initial thoughts?
Oh, already? I'm fucking tired. But anyways, dude, I don't know this movie. I know you probably say it's classic.
It is.
It should suck. I didn't like it, bro.
Yeah.
Dude, so I remember I wrote this question down, but I was like, bro, it was the beginning of the movie necessary?
Yeah.
Really?
Because it shows you with the demon that they're messing with.
Yeah,
that's the same demon throughout all.
Yeah, his name is Zuzu.
Yeah. Zuki.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, what the fuck? Because I wasn't I was paying
when
attention.
she punches the old guy, and the guy, they're on the floor, and she goes like this. It's the same fucking demon from the beginning.
You know what's crazy? Was that the fucking the sculpture? Was that from had a dick?
Yeah.
Maybe I didn't see.
Yeah.
I wasn't checking that shit.
Sometimes it's just there.
To be honest, I didn't look.
Because I was like, what the fuck is it? I was like, bro, this is a little ass kid, bro. I was like,
was that for fucking packing?
Bro,
it was like in This Is the End, the big monster.
No,
demon, he's like walking, like,
like in an X.
Yeah.
Kid
Cudi. Classic. No, just kidding.
But what do you call it?
Initial thoughts.
Yeah, initial thoughts. It was okay, man. I don't know. It was. I don't understand. I remember Alan was saying that oh fuck, I'm choking. Damn. Alright. I'll do it again. But I remember Alan saying that it scared you when you were little.
Yeah.
It was used to scare you.
That's fucking comedy, bro. Cause I watched it, I'm like, bro, what was scary about it?
Damn.
Look, that's what I was telling Jose, because he was asking me what we're eating today. And I think I have two rating systems for it. I have my rating as a kid, and then I have a rating as an adult.
Yeah, now that you can comprehend movies and all that.
Your initial thoughts?
Well, I mean, yeah, I didn't like, man. I just talked too much.
It was
They talked a lot.
Yeah, there was way too much.
A lot of fucking time. I'm like, okay, I get to the fucking point. I wish they showed more exorcism shit instead of Denny, what's his name? Denning? Whatever his fucking name is. He died or this and that. I'm like, bro,
Damien?
Bert.
Bert. Yeah, Bert.
The director of... He was the director of the movie that girl was playing in.
But dude, yeah, and I was like, there was all this other shit, and I'm like, bro, okay.
His death was lame.
Yeah.
He didn't even know he was at the house. They just said, he went into the room and then the windows open.
Yeah, and he fell.
They didn't even show his dead body. They didn't show anything.
Bro, that's why I was like, what the fuck? And I was like, okay.
I had to look up who Burke was.
Yeah, literally, I had to go find that, and he's like, "Who's the drunk?" That was it.
Yeah.
I
Who's
literally,
the director? Yeah, the drunk director.
Yeah, they're fucking drunk.
Kept calling the guy a Nazi.
Oh yeah.
He's
But,
like, he's from Switzerland. You asshole.
Isn't that the same? I'm just kidding.
Switzerland was neutral.
Ken's like, I sure love Swiss cheese.
Bomb.
I do love what do you call them, Pellegrinos?
Bethel, you want to go next?
But yeah.
You know, with your
Yeah, I don't know. It just sucked. I didn't like it.
I liked it. I still like it as an adult. The only thing is, like, yeah, it's not as. It's scary in the sense too, where because of like people that we know, like that do those kind of things. Like,
It's realistic.
yeah, so like, it's still scary in that sense. But as far as like what you're actually like watching and like, what they, how the girl looks and stuff like that, like it's definitely not as scary as a kid. But I still like that. I mean, I do feel like they should have showed a little bit more of like the possession and stuff like that, like in the current one, the new one that they did like last year or 2 years ago.
Mm-hmm.
But I still like that. I still.
They showed a lot of possession in that one.
And the most recent one, yeah, they did. I think it still holds its value though, or like its weight as far as like horror classic, that people say it is.
Yeah.
But overall, I thought it was still good. I would still like, as far as if I have kids or anything like that, I would still recommend they watch that. As far as kids.
To scare the shit out of him?
Yeah.
Dude, I was watching it, I was telling the kid look away, like, go to the room.
Well, that's small, but I'm talking about like when we're already like 10,
Like when you're into horror movies.
Yeah.
And all that.
Mia's watching it. Mia's like 12.
Yeah, these kids,
She's watched it when she was like 10, 11.
Yeah.
Bro, they get scared of fucking, what do you call it? What's that, like Megan? Is that the movie?
Megan?
They get scared of shit
The-
like that.
the robot?
Yeah, they get scared of that shit, bro. That's because like they're like, oh my god, that could happen.
Technology.
It's technology, bro.
Nah,
It's a
surprisingly,
thought, it's a thought.
Mia likes that type of stuff. Loki.
Yeah,
Like 12.
that-
I mean, at 12, I was into that too.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Horror
it's
movies and
shit.
I remember when I was 12, freaking 10 or 12, one of those, but the Blair Witch Project came out.
The Blair Witch.
That one freaked me out.
That one I think is so whack as an adult.
As an adult, yes, but as a kid, I thought it was freaking weird.
Fuck no, you know that was me with it.
It?
The first one?
It?
Yeah, with what the hell's his name?
Curry?
Tim Curry. Oh,
yeah.
dude, he used to fucking freak me out, bro.
Hotel
That's-
manager.
Oh, bro, that shit
And then
creeped me
you
out.
could never watch Home Alone after that?
I didn't fucking know that though, but I didn't know.
It's
that
also
was
a scary movie.
And he's like, ah.
And when the movie theater are laughing, like,
Who's next on their?
What it go for?
Initial thoughts. It was a good movie. I liked it. I enjoyed it. There was a lot of talking in it. Like,
dude, I was
too
falling
much.
asleep. I even pushed at some shit. I was like, bro, I'm 30 minutes in. I'm sleepy.
There's way too much dialogue. But yeah, I mean, overall, that first scene, it was necessary because they ended up making sequels. So just because for
It was all connected.
this particular movie, I do agree with you. It kind of wasn't necessary for this movie.
Uh-huh.
Like nowadays in Hollywood, like they make a movie with
Yeah.
a sequel in mind.
But I mean, that beginning scene wasn't even that long.
No, it was.
like 5
It was
minutes.
quick.
But
Yeah,
it
like he
showed him
discovers it.
excavating.
He walks
Actually,
around,
He walks around,
talks to the other
he
dude.
eats
and
breakfast.
Yeah.
He goes to a cafe. And he like eats breakfast.
It was actually 20 minutes.
But he was looking into the bones. He's
Yeah.
taking notes. That's where you learned that the demon's name is Pazuzu because of his notes.
yeah.
Yeah.
It was
So
it was
overall,
20
I mean, it's a good movie. I liked it. It's worth a rewatch, even though it's 2 hours long.
Yeah.
But it holds up. You have to remember, dude, this was the first movie that came out that was like an Exorcist movie or like a paranormal type movie. This was the first one.
I think it came out in 73 or
73.
73.
So this was the first of its kind. So everything that you watch after that, it has to be better than this because
Yeah.
this is the basis.
Yeah.
So overall, it's a good movie. I liked it.
Yeah. Well, I'll go into mine. I got 5 words. Masterpiece. That shit is a fucking great movie, dude. I thought the pacing was amazing.
Yeah.
The story was amazing. You don't need to have jump scares to scare the shit out of it.
Mm-hmm.
I was scared of it as a kid because it's scary the way the demon looks.
Yeah.
But as an adult, you appreciate the shit out of it.
Yeah.
Everything was fucking perfect.
Yeah.
Perfect. It's perfect.
That's a perfect movie.
Fuck yeah.
Yeah.
It is amazing. The
I smell
pacing,
it.
like everything was like the dialogue connected to each other. Everything just made sense. Now I could understand the pacing. It's an older movie. People like faster shit. They want to get to the stuff. I'm a slower paced person. Like, dude, I'm a person that enjoys a movie from the 40s and 50s. Like, dialogue, storytelling is key.
Yeah.
That's what's lacking today's movies. They just want to dive right into it. But I felt like it was pretty good. The story was good. You had all these characters. You were able to, all the characters were developed. Like the priest that came in at the end. That story at the beginning, like, they talked about him for a couple minutes, but then at the end, when they were like, he's getting approval from the church, they're talking like, what about this priest? Like, he has many years, he's gone to Africa, he's done his excavating, he's writing another book. So, like, all that was set up for that little introduction, which I thought was transitioned perfectly.
Yeah.
Then he comes in, and the demon's screaming his name the whole time.
Oh, yeah.
Like, when he was talking backwards, he was screaming that dude's name.
Yeah.
So he has some connection. Like, the demon knew he was excavating or something, so he knew. And I thought, dude, like, when the priest came in at the end and he gets off the taxi, he has the most classic fucking shot of all time.
Oh yeah,
with him by the lamp.
That's
and
the cover.
Yeah,
Yeah,
dude,
that's
it's
the
a fucking
cover.
amazing scene.
Yeah.
And then, like, the other, while he's setting up, the other priest tells him, like, do you want me to tell you what's going on in the context? He's like, why? I don't have to know shit. Like, I'm just fucking badass, dude.
Yeah.
He ends up dying, but he ended up dying. But no, dude, like, the whole fucking movie was awesome. Like, the mom freaking out, doing all she can to find out. She had like 80-something doctors, went through every fucking test, psychological, medical. Even the doctor said, like, you might want to go religious, you know, and she did. Yeah. And so she saw that priest that she constantly always sees when she's walking home. He's a psychiatrist that had just doubting his fate. And then the demon gives him clues about his mom and shit like that. And he's like, oh shit, what the fuck's happening? Like, it's not like they don't play the stereotypes. Like, super religious, this who has some doubt. And he's doing everything possible, even tricking the demon with like actual water. And he didn't believe it, you know, and he had to get the recording. He had to hear everything backwards and everything that's being said. Like, dude, just like everything like that was placed had value to it. Fucking masterpiece of a movie, in my opinion. Some people fucking hate it, and I understand why. But for me, I think otherwise.
Dude.
Yeah, I don't hate it just because like how Beto said, like we know people who like have seen.
Oh yeah, maybe, and then also
exorcisms
there's a bias maybe because fucking we're Mexican, we're Catholic.
Yeah,
but like even from the outside, if you're like a movie purist, it's pretty good, dude. Like the storytelling and everything was just great. You start thinking of like the type of technology they had back in the day to try to make these types of movies.
Yeah.
Like, I mean, we got to see the behind the scenes, right?
Yeah.
And how they did it, and like
broke her back.
dude, they were actually pulling her and all that. Dude, it's wild. I think it was well made.
Yeah.
It's a good movie.
No, I mean the history behind it too is pretty good. Like everything that happened behind the scenes while making the movie.
Oh, like the set getting set on fire.
That adds to it, man. Like that's
the story.
Yeah.
Yeah.
What were you gonna say right now?
I fucking forgot.
You were looking at your book.
No, it was just.
Well, I mean, do you guys want to get into like hits and misses and all the specifics?
Well,
Yeah,
I mean, sure.
Yeah.
I mean,
Those are initial thoughts.
Yeah.
So let's go ahead and get into the nitty gritty.
Over it, Ken.
No. So
You
first of all,
like it.
no. It's it was slow. Like, don't get me wrong, I do love a good dialogue when it comes to movies. Like, dude, like the Batman. With Robert Pattinson, dude, everyone hated it. I don't know if you ever seen it, but dude, everyone hated that movie. I'm like, bro, like that shit was good. Like it was slow, but it was so fucking good. Dialogue was really good. But this one though, like, don't get me wrong, the dialogue was just, I feel like it was just way too slow, and I don't know, I just thought cinematography wasn't as good. But I get it's an older movie.
I think for that time it was pretty good.
Yeah, I mean, like, the movie making at the time, it's during the end of the golden age of movies. What do they say? The golden age is from the 30s to the 70s.
Yeah.
When that was the golden age of movies.
Yeah.
It's like at the back end of it, and I don't know, dude. I just thought it was pretty.
How long were movies back then? Because that was
Dude,
a long
fuck.
movie.
3 hours, 4.
Yeah,
Casa
back in the day,
Blanca.
yeah.
Yeah, I think it was
Back
like
in the 30s,
4 hours.
20s, 30s, they were fucking lengthy, dude. That's why they used to have those commercials in the middle. Like, let's go to the lobby. Like, they would go and take a break and then come back. And then people's fucking attention spans just got shorter because we're stupid as fuck.
Yeah.
And now we have to make movies an hour and a half. And if it's a Marvel movie, you know, you get to go to that 3 hour.
Yeah.
That shit fire though.
That's true.
But now, dude, my hits. I'll do misses first because there's some parts that are fucking funny. Like, first of all, remember the part where this bitch has a fucking Ouija board? She's like, where'd this come from? And she's like,
Captain Howdy. That's what she called it.
And then she's over here like, you want to play it? And she's like, you know how to play it? I'm like, what the fuck?
Is
White
mommy
people,
pretty?
bro?
And like, didn't even say shit.
And she's like, he's being rude today. Like, I was like, what? Why are white people like this, bro?
For real, bro.
But to be honest, like, I think that's just a cultural thing though, because they sold that shit at Toys R Us.
They used to sell those boards.
Yeah,
But
Some
still,
people just
do they
think-
not know? It's like,
But the thing is,
fucking
like,
demons.
okay, like, let's pretend we're not religious, and we see that shit at Toys R Us, we buy it, and we're playing it. Like, who do we think is controlling the fucking board?
Yeah.
Everybody has to have their hand on it, so you think it's one of us.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
But then like we start thinking that it's a fucking spiritual thing.
So this is how you play. Everybody puts their hand on the same thing, and then you ask it a question and it starts to spell it out.
Moving,
yeah.
How's that playing? How the fuck do you play that? What the?
It's not a game, bro.
Yeah.
What the fuck, man?
Yeah.
Anyway,
Play stupid games, you win stupid prizes.
Yeah.
that's what I like going to Chick Cheese.
Yeah. So, was that it?
No. Bitch, that was one fucking miss.
He's still in the middle of his miss.
Like, literally.
Calculating.
I know, huh? I'm so tired as hell right now, that's why.
He just got off the PJ from...
the PJ, man. The PJ. What do you call it? Actually, do you want to go?
No, go.
No, because I have to figure out where the fuck I put it.
Your hits and misses?
Yeah.
All right.
I wrote some down, that's why.
Screw it, I'll go. Go. So, hits... overall, like the makeup, like everything that involved the demon on
the way the demon looked
Linda
like?
Blair. Yeah, bro, all that was freaking tight, bro. For the 70s.
Eyes.
I didn't like the green fucking
Vomit?
The vomit?
vomit and shit like that. Nickelodeon
She always aimed at everybody's mouth, dude.
Yeah,
She hit everybody's
she was spitting
mouth.
at them and all that. Yeah.
The fucking priest where he's like,
He's like-
ugh.
He's like, it usually have to do something. What did he say? And this is the end.
Huh?
Because he has like the green foam,
Yeah.
He's like the kid's choice.
Oh, Jonah.
What is he saying? This is the end. He's like, usually have to do something to win that award.
Oh, yeah. Did he spit on them? But yeah, like hits, like all the makeup that they used for Linda Blair, like that was a hit. The little girl's acting too, bro. Like you have to remember, she was like 12.
Yeah, she
Yeah.
was
She was
young.
young,
Yeah,
yeah.
she kind of killed.
And I mean, it was believable.
They were
Like,
saying that the director was being kind of a dick
To her?
very aggressive.
or to all of them.
All of them.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, so like that scene where she's going back up and down from the bed, they had her on a harness and they fucked up her back, I think, when they
Pulling
did that.
her and shit.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, that's why you gotta have a stunt actor.
Yeah.
Well, that's what they have. Yeah, I'm
Especially
pretty
because
sure.
she's a little kid too.
Yeah,
Like,
fucked her up.
yeah. So that would be like my main hit. I enjoyed like the possession parts. I feel like they could have added more of that. Like that was for me, that was a miss. We didn't spend enough time with like the possessed or like the exorcism. Yeah.
I didn't see the time frame of when she got fully possessed because she has these little moments. Like it starts off with the bed shaking, and then like just little clues here and there.
Oh, the hit when she's like, "Oh, you're all gonna die." And they're all downstairs.
Yeah,
They're singing "Shake Your
Oh,
Ass."
yeah.
Watch
Yeah.
yourself.
He's all like, "Oh, she's good."
and then she starts peeing and the
Like
whole
you
puddle.
guys suck. Yeah, she starts shaking. You know who that girl that plays the demon in that movie is? It's the girl from Orange Is the New Black. The lesbian girl with the puffy hair. You guys never seen it?
Nah.
She's the actress in that one.
I remember
But,
that show, but I've never seen it.
Yeah, she's like the lesbian one. But they're all lesbians, but yeah, whatever. Dude, no, it starts off before that. It was little scratches, and she keeps thinking that there's rats, and that one dude keeps saying there's no rats up here, and then
she goes up there.
She goes up there,
Yeah, the mom.
and
She
then
sees
like the
the rat
fire
trap.
of the candle and shit goes crazy.
Yeah.
But it's little scratches like getting close to her, and then like, then the bed starts moving. They start telling her when she goes to the doctors. They tell her like it's something with her frontal lobe, and it causes her to spasm. And she's like, "No, it's not no fucking spasm. I was on the bed with her."
The
and
bed
shit."
fucking shook.
Yeah, and then they just try to find every single reason. That's why I love this fucking movie. It's like it doesn't give an excuse. Like sometimes in stupid ass movies and horror movies, they really quick go into possession. They really defended that it's a mental thing. Like even the part where they saw that fucking kid being possessed and she slapped him and everything, they're still trying to find reason. They're saying like a part of the frontal lobe is like what parents feel when their kid's in danger and they get superpowers. To fucking like, he's like, it's that, but with this, and she's like, what the fuck, like, it's not.
Why is the bed shaking then?
Yeah,
That's just
and they're
funny.
like, they can't come up with a reason, so they said a psychiatrist, and then they hypnotize her, and then he said like, I hypnotized both of you guys, and that's where the demon really starts coming out.
Yeah.
And then even that was like,
She grabs his balls.
that's it.
yeah,
she
dude.
grabbed his balls, dude. And then at the end, she's sitting down with all the fucking doctors, psychiatrists, doctors, and everything. And then that's when they say like, you probably possession, like go to the church. Yeah. So I think the movie did a great job of like not right away going into possessions, and because
Like
fucking,
checking everything off.
yeah, because movies now today's possession like fucking fast. This one leaves into like reality into that fucking world.
Yeah.
And even the fucking priest that was doubting it didn't believe it either.
Yeah.
They had to go into like extreme measures when they actually went to the room and it said "help me" on her stomach.
Oh yeah.
And that was like, fuck. it's real.
Yeah.
And even during the exorcism, that fool had doubt until he started seeing her hovering, and he's like, "Fuck, it's real," you know?
Yeah. No, so yeah, I feel like we could have spent more time with the actual possession or the exorcism.
Yeah.
Bro, they literally took a break. Remember, they took a break.
Yeah, and then
They come back, and then that's when she starts talking like the mom, like Damien's mom.
Yeah.
Huh? Yeah, and then the old guy dies pretty much.
bro, like,
could take his
it's like,
pills.
So
damn.
yeah, so I feel like they could have spent more time with that. Like, you in real life, like exorcism
It
cases.
takes months, huh? Weeks, months.
But yeah, that too. But they like toy with you. They'll tell you stuff to get in your head. It's like I feel like there wasn't enough of that. They just,
like to play tricks on you?
Yeah.
Yeah.
So those are my hits and misses. Linda Blair, or what's her real name?
The mom?
No, the little girl. Her acting was amazing.
Fuck, I forgot her name.
Something like that. But her
Like
acting
in-
was amazing.
Like in real life or in the movie?
Yeah, in real life.
I don't know any other movies.
Linda Blair. Yeah, her name was Reagan.
Reagan, there you
Yeah,
go.
Oh,
so-
that's what I know. I was like, oh,
Linda Blair.
You said in the movie or you said
In real
no?
life. So yeah, so her acting was amazing. Makeup was
In real life,
was dope.
Oh,
Yeah.
Yeah, makeup was dope. I feel like they could have. The movie was super long. They could have took more time with like possession and exorcism. That's my hits and misses.
Yeah.
My hits is gonna be when he beats the shit out of the
And that's what you're thinking now. He's a fucking
like,
kid.
fuck
He'll beat the
yeah.
shit out of her. And he does, when he
He
beats the
does.
shit. Like, he punches the shit out of her.
You usually even go, oh.
Yeah. That sounded just like
He's
it.
like,
too.
keep my wife's
He's sick.
name out your mouth.
That shit was classic. That's one of my favorite fucking parts of the movie.
Yeah, that fool does
Bro,
that.
because like I don't know if you guys seen the documentary to The Devil Made Me Do It, where that case where supposedly. So in the documentary on Netflix, there's a part where the brother is describing like that moment where the kid supposedly is in one of the stages of possession. That like he's like going all crazy and shit like that, and the dad comes out of the fucking room and just slaps the shit out of him, and he just shuts up.
Yeah.
He's
Good
like
old fashioned discipline.
yeah, and he's like the demon's not supposed to scare anything, but that day he was scared of my dad.
Yeah.
So that shit just made me remember that shit because he beat the shit out of Reagan, bro. He's like,
Yeah.
bah, bah, bah.
Beat that shit out of her.
But
Start pulling out the wrestling moves.
he's like, tap out, tap out.
nah, but yeah, I feel like they should have focused more on the possession too. In regards to, you know, the steps that she got possessed to, I know they showed a little bit, which was like the scratching, the shaking of the bed, and stuff like that. But I feel like in like movies nowadays, I do like where like there's key moments, like there's a bite, there's you know, there's something
It's
that's
like more
signifies-
straightforward.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I mean, they didn't. Yeah, they like her getting possessed. Like you're thinking, how the fuck did that
The Ouija
happen?
board.
Like, yeah, just the Ouija board.
Yeah,
That was
that
it.
opened up the doors.
Yeah,
I would say so. Yeah.
but then you start thinking, and I'm gonna count this a part as my misses too. It's like, I mean, how many fucking Ouija boards are out there and shit?
Bro,
Like a lot of people fucking
You
play
can
with
buy
them.
them.
They make them.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so
they
like,
buy
why the
some-
fuck is
Watch.
a powerful demon just with this one kid in the whole world? You know, that's kind of stupid.
That to me, that was a part where like the movie failed. Like they did a good job of showing the statue in the beginning, showing that was.
There was a statue in the house.
Oh,
A
there
little
was?
one.
Yeah.
So that statue that was excavated somehow made its way to their house.
I don't know if it's that, but for sure that statue is
In their
the
house.
demon. pretty
$20
much.
bucks. Target.
Yeah,
Ouija
Target.
board? That's crazy.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know then. Yeah, so maybe it wasn't as clear then.
Yeah, that's why. If I were to say there's a miss, there's that. Like, why that fucking kid, and then like
Yeah.
why, like what led up to the possession? Because yeah, she just had a friend, Captain Howdy, and then that's it. You
Yeah.
know, that was it.
And then it
So
just
like,
shows
how the
her-
fuck did she meet Captain Howdy? Like, is it an imaginary friend? Like, yeah, there should have been some context on that. Make the movie even longer.
Yeah.
right?
Or
Well,
cut some
like-
things
It's not
out.
even it's not even about making the movie longer. A simple line. could've-
Something like just referencing the
Yeah, like
possession.
like you found. the
Yeah, and then
statue.
also you start thinking like, who the fuck defamated desecrated the Virgin Mary? Yeah, desecrated the Virgin Mary.
the Virgin Mary.
Oh, yeah.
Because you know, like that was at
Yeah.
a church. Like, who the fuck did that? Was it the girl?
No, because it was before the girl. That was right
No,
after
but that
his-
was during the time when she was
She was
showing.
barely going
Like she's going through the fucking stage.
I thought it was right after the excavation.
No,
Was it?
No.
No.
Yeah, it was already when she
It was
was
around.
like,
It was in the beginning,
Yeah,
but it
it-
wasn't right away after.
it was
that.
already, it was past the
Yeah,
part
it
where
was
she
30
pisses
minutes in.
herself,
Yeah, it was
right?
30 minutes
Yeah.
in.
Yeah, so when she says, "Oh, you're gonna die tonight," and she pisses herself, she was already possessed.
So maybe she went into the church and did
And
that.
did it,
They didn't
yeah.
talk about that.
Yeah,
so
that
is a
scene was
fucking-
useless then too.
Yeah. If it was her, then yeah, it has some connection, but they failed to connect
No,
her
actually-
to it, right?
The one she pissed herself was before after that.
It was?
Yeah,
So she did that first.
So
and then
yeah,
pissed
so
herself?
like pretty much right there, it's like, you know, he looks up and sees like the Virgin Mary, and then right, like I put afterwards, that's when she puts like, you are gonna die up there, and she pisses herself.
So it was like right after.
It was right after.
Yeah, so like her not having any connection to it when she probably did do it. Yeah, that's a
Yeah.
mess too.
Maybe they could have used those little 3 minutes or 2 minutes, whatever.
They could have
Yeah.
just flipped the scene around.
Yeah.
When she's like, "You're gonna die tonight." That would have showed she was possessed, and it would have been
And
less
then like
of a
yeah,
question.
it would have been more clues to her
Yeah,
doing it.
Yeah.
All right.
But yeah, that. So I wish they would have shown like the steps of like her possession, and then I do wish they would have showed a little bit more while they were doing the exorcism, because it was only what 3 scenes.
it was the last.
It was
20
the last
minutes.
20 minutes.
And then it only really there's really only one scene where they're actually exercising her. The rest is fucking
The power of Christ.
You're right.
which is that one scene only, and then they take a break, and they comes back. That fool's dead, and then he beats the shit out of her, and then
Yeah.
he jumps out the window after that.
Literally,
Yeah.
literally, that was it.
So
I said, "Fuck the exorcism. We're doing this
Yeah.
shit quick, expedited."
yeah, so that's well, that's one of my misses. I feel like they should have done a little bit more of
I
that.
feel like we're on the same page.
Yeah.
Like, all of us.
Yeah.
I
I mean,
the
like,
movie was long.
even in the movie, in the dialogue, they talk about the Dafu did an exorcism in Africa. It took them months.
Yeah.
Like, when you watch these movies, they talk about how long exorcisms are, but then we fucking watch the movie for like 20 minutes. That shit's short as fuck.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So yeah, The Exorcist. There should have literally been like, you know, more of that
Yeah.
in the movie.
More
Definitely.
exorcism.
Yeah.
Yeah, the hits when he beats the shit out of her.
Yeah.
I do like the little bits of like what people say like possessions are like. Like the it goes after your
The weakest
your weakest,
person.
weakest moments, weakest person. It fucks with you, like it laughs at you. She's fucking giggling at the end of the bed when the fucking dude has a heart attack.
Yeah.
Low key. Sorry to interrupt, but dude, that demon a freak.
That demon a freak.
Bro,
because that's what they focus on. They focus on the sins, right?
Yeah.
And one of them is fucking lust, and like her constantly her stabbing herself with
yeah,
the
she
fucking.
was
That's
masturbating.
fucking graphic.
She was
Yeah.
fucking. She
But then
was
she
like,
gets her
lick
mom.
it. And
Yeah,
she was like,
grabs her
lick
mom and
it.
places there. You won't see shit like that today.
Yeah.
Nah,
Like,
the-
that's fucking crazy.
The one that had me down when she was like, "Fuck me."
Oh, yeah.
I was like,
The tongue, she's like,
and it reminded me of a scary movie. Remember? Because
Yeah.
like he says that, and
And
he's
he's
like,
actually humping her.
yeah, and he's like, and he does it
Yeah.
back to
No, in
her.
Scary Movie 2, the ghost fucks the girl. No, he like.
Oh, that's
he
scary
says
too. No, which one was
Yeah.
scary one then? The second one?
That's scary movie too.
I
So
so
like.
no, it was the third one or something like that.
I think it's
So
3.
like scary, everything's scary movie too. Like all those fucking references is scary movie too. It's because that house is possessed in the beginning of the movie, and then they go stay at the house.
Yeah.
So like everything's in the
Oh
second
yeah, yeah.
one.
The
Yeah.
shake your ass scene. That's
That's
it's
at the house.
Oh,
in
you're
the
right.
beginning
It was
of
like
the
years
movie.
before
Yeah.
though, huh? Yeah, that's what it was.
Yeah, dude. God, that shit was funny. I just thought about that because
Yeah.
remember,
There's a lot of you start referencing that fucking
Yeah.
movie a lot.
Yeah.
dude. Because even the part where he like remember like the fucking in Scary Movie 2 where like he says something like the demon says something to the priest and he's like fuck this and he walks away.
Fuck this shit. Yeah, that's a good one. Yeah.
Oh, bro.
But see, like that's the thing about this movie that it had so much inspiration to like
To
movies
other
now.
things, yeah.
Nowadays,
Yeah.
fucking this is the end.
Before you
Scary
guys,
movie.
before you guys like give the final like rating, like just keep that in mind. Like this is like the
Yeah.
first of its kind.
Yeah.
Yeah,
obviously.
I feel like for its time, like it was really
Yeah.
good.
Like if you're in the
100%.
70s and you're
Yeah.
watching this,
I
shit,
would-
Yeah, I'd be
shit my
shitting my
pants.
bed, bro,
fuck yeah, dude.
for
Yeah.
fun.
Yeah. What and then watching the movie. Then I'll go watch the movie.
But,
Now, dude, even that fucking hospital scene fucking
Oh,
cringe.
the
cringe
needle?
freaked me out,
Oh,
dude.
the fucking
Fucking
needle!
needle.
Oh
Oh,
my
yeah.
god!
That guy kept fucking.
And then, no,
shooting.
yeah. And then he was like, no, he fucks a hoe.
He's like, I missed the vein. He does it again.
bro, because if you think about it, he really does. He takes it out. He's like, all right, you're gonna hear a little pinch again. Blue, and I'm like, dude, and it starts gushing, bro.
Yeah, dude.
Oh my.
How the fuck did she die though? That's a lot of blood loss, no?
Nah, not that much. I mean, it's a lot of it, but not to kill you.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh,
Bro,
dude,
you
that
have
shit was
gallons of
squirting.
blood.
I would've
Like,
fainted.
Actually, you only have
Dog,
1.5 gallons
really?
in your body. Yeah, you pump 1.5.
Yeah, dude.
1.5 gallon. Just kidding.
Even all those fucking machines freak me out, dude. Like, everything's clanking and they're taking these photos, the technology of back in the day.
Yeah.
Thank God for modern technology.
Wow. What movie? Have you guys seen like an exorcism movie recently or no?
Yes, the one on Netflix with the black
With John
guy.
Doe? Jane Doe?
Oh, I mean, talk to me.
That's not an
The
exorcism.
Pope's
Oh.
Exorcist is the last one I
Pope.
saw.
I was thinking of possession.
I
That was
think
good
the
too.
last good one I
Talk to
saw
me.
was the exorcism of Jane Doe, where
Uh-huh.
they're at a coroner's office and they're pretty much trying to find out like what happened to her, and I don't remember what happened, but pretty much like he starts finding clues inside of her body
Eesh.
that it was like a cult thing.
Yeah.
Yeah.
You guys remember the
That movie was
exorcism
fucking
of
good.
Emily Rose?
Oh yeah, bro.
Remember when that shit came out? I was in high school. That shit was fucking.
Supposedly it was haunted. Same
Yeah.
thing. All these
Yeah.
movies they have the same backstory. Like, oh,
I mean,
supposedly
it
it's
could
haunted.
potentially be that though. Like, you know, I think it is true to a certain extent that
It opens doors.
yeah.
Yeah, that's true.
Because it's a religious thing, like, and it is a practice. Yeah.
Yeah.
But I mean, I thought it was good still. My hits and misses were that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Who was next? Jose?
Oh, well, we were waiting for.
I was waiting
sounds.
for me, but I'm
Oh.
like, fuck, I don't.
You can
Yeah.
find it.
Just go
No,
back.
yeah, but no, but it's called. It's literally the same shit that you guys are saying. Like in school.
Okay,
Like,
you're the George today.
I'm sorry.
You're tired. He's sleepy.
I am sleepy. But now what do you call it? But yeah, literally. But the misses, yeah, of course, what we all said about the whole like we wish it was more like exorcism, of course. Just white people, man. God,
White people are crazy, bro.
Literally, I put white people are fucking crazy. Look, I put white people.
She's like, honey, what do you have there? Oh, Ouija board, bro.
Captain Howdy.
But not. I kind of wish it was more scary.
That's pretty scary.
It was scary, bro.
It was okay. I wish it
Bro,
was more.
when you
But
see
at the
that-
same time, I don't fucking get scared, bro.
Yeah, but when you
So,
see
like,
that in real life,
What
you'll be
constitutes scary? So, like, there's jump scares, there's storytelling. This one has storytelling.
Yeah,
like,
more
and it's
so.
freaky too,
Yeah.
like the makeup and all that, bro.
Yeah, the
That
makeup
just
stuff
looks-
was
Yeah,
scary,
because they say that that's literally how it looks like.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Should we watch them right now?
a live one.
A live
I
one?
need to know. I'm good on
Let's
that.
do it. I'm just kidding. It's October, baby.
No, but-
October.
Spooky season.
It ain't true if you don't watch an exorcism.
I'm shitting my pants in my dreams when I have like that.
Well, this fucking movie freaked me out so
Okay.
much that my nightmares are demonic.
Yeah.
Like,
yeah, you did say that.
so, like your fears are presented in what you're scared of the most, and for me, it's demons. So whenever I'm scared of something, like let's say I'm stressed from work or I'm fucking worried about like an upcoming interview, my fears will be interpreted in my dreams through demons.
Oh yeah, that's
Yeah.
scary.
Your sleep paralysis demon is fucking Reagan.
Well, the thing is that
She's like
like,
turning her head.
nah, dude. The thing is that like, I've had it so many fucking times where I wake up in the middle of the night and like you have these demonic fucking dreams and everything's just dark and quiet. So you start getting scared and shit. So like when you're a kid, that would freak the shit out of me. Nowadays, I believe in that shit. Like I don't know, everybody has their own. Like I believe in that type of shit.
What do you do now?
So like what I do is when I get when I wake up and I have these demonic dreams and stuff, I have my faith. I have this belief in my head, in my heart, in my soul that I tell myself gold is gold. Like I tell myself if a person is true, there's no fucking way that I'm gonna be defeated by a demon. You know, like gold is gold. You can melt it, it'll be gold. If you fucking like make a solid gold. If you have fake gold, it'll change properties. But if you're true to yourself and God and everything, there's no fucking way I'm gonna fucking fall to this shit, you know? So in the most scariest moments when I would have dreams of like a demon taking my son or something like that, I go out and fight because I'm scared shitless,
Yeah.
but I know who I am and I know that I'm true, right? You know, I'm not like I'll still fight it.
Yeah.
So that's how I overcame that shit as I grew up. But when I was small, fucking nasty dreams. I still have them.
Of The Exorcist.
Demonic
Oh.
shit. Yeah, like my fear is like not necessarily the Exorcist the way it was presented, demons and being possessed, and like they'll find weaknesses in person and
Do
a
you-
person.
Do you like turn on the TV and put something funny. That's what I do.
Some fucking George Lopez.
I do.
Or Cartoon Network.
I do,
Put
bro.
some anime.
I'm not gonna lie to you, but I would never have dreams like that. Even still to this day, I'll turn the fucking TV
Bro, you
on.
have the TV on regardless.
No, not anymore.
Oh,
Because Valeria, yeah.
Oh.
But I fucking turned that
He
shit
threw her
on.
under the bus.
I'm serious, bro. I turn whatever fucking funny thing
She'll
I
watch
can
it.
find, and I look.
Yeah.
She's not gonna watch it.
Yeah.
So we get into
You
our.
don't do that stuff to this day.
radio
You watch it on the TV?
Yeah, like.
Well, the thing is, I
Like, what
can't
do
because
you-
fucking Annette will tell me, like, turn off the fucking TV. Like,
Okay, well, on your phone. The thing is about your
Nah.
phone that is dark still, so I'm like,
Nah.
oh shit, like,
dude, even when
I
when I lived in a mobile home by myself, I would hear some creaking at night.
Yeah?
And shit like that. Yeah, you'll hear shit at night.
fuck no.
Yeah.
See, that doesn't creep me out.
No.
That wouldn't creep you out?
He's like, Kenny is like, that's my back all the time.
Creaking?
The creaking.
Bro, but I'm scared of
That's my
clowns, bro.
back. That's funny.
What would scare you then, Kenny? Like,
Are you scared of anything? Do you have nightmares?
he's like, no.
No.
Like this fucking movie review turning into a therapy session.
Okay, and here's another question. In your dreams, when you have dreams like that, do you like yell anything to like make the demon go away?
Power of Christ compels you.
In my dreams, it never fails, bro. I say the same fucking line every time.
I can see George.
Sleep paralysis. He's like, no.
The lady was like, what the fuck?
No, bro. She gets scared quick.
No, it's her, bro.
Oh,
It's
yeah.
her. It's her with the sleep paralysis, bro.
But no joke, bro. Every time I have dreams like that, that's my go-to saying,
You
bro.
know what the fuck it means, but yeah. He just says that shit.
His demon is like, oh, really? Does
Does
it?
it really?
Does it really?
It's compelling me right now.
So do you or no?
He's like, I'm gonna start though.
No, it's because I started thinking of
This is the end.
No, dude, I'm thinking like when you guys first started dating and you're sleeping together for the first time, you're telling her like, "Hey, I just want to give you a warning that I have nightmares." And then you hear that one night just fucking fell. She's all fucking freaked out next to her. So I'm like,
No, the thing is that I don't say it out loud, but in my dream I say it.
you guys just sleepwalking.
Hey, it's actually Valeria walking around in your room. And she's like,
Oh shit.
Walking on top of the walls and shit.
He's taking his pants
It's
off.
just like,
He's just taking his pants off. He's like, shit.
nah, dude, because I remember as a kid, my fucking demons were, my fucking nightmares would be so demonic that,
He said my demon.
my
My
demons
slime.
my slime
They have their own heads.
would be like that fucking movie we saw, The Dead Meat, that you guys say was such a good movie with the little kid.
Hereditary?
You know that scene of
Hereditary.
like the mom being in the corner of the fucking
Oh,
thing?
yeah, it's creepy. That
That's
was.
like, or that you see a ghost of somebody in the corner. That's how my fucking nightmares are. That's the type of shit. So the thing is that I'll see that and I'll be fucking scared, but then like I tell myself,
The power of Christ compels you.
no, bro,
Dude, no lie, that's my
Real
go-to
shit.
in my dream.
real shit though. Like in this movie, what could they have added to make it more scary?
Oh, man.
Because you said it
because
was
you
scary.
don't believe in like all that.
No,
stuff.
I do, but it's just like, I
I've seen it
don't.
at the house.
Yeah,
Bro, I was watching it
Maybe
when I
not
saw it.
possession, but like you.
Yeah, oh yeah, dude, it literally is.
that
Yeah,
doesn't freak you out.
I mean, it's just, I don't know, bro. Like, it doesn't freak me out. Dude, like, what freaks me out, like, the one is cults. I think cults are kind of like.
Cult stuff.
Cult shit makes me very. Because even, like, sorry, like, even, like, religious, like, even, like, with Catholics and all that shit, like, you know how you guys, like, say, like, oh, like, the whole saying, like, when you do the cross, like, that's just weird to me. I'm like,
El
I
Padre,
can't. Yeah.
el Hijo, el Espíritu Santo.
And then when you guys sing, like, ah, man, I'm like, what the? Like, that is creepy for
Los
me.
siglos de los siglos.
They're like, ah, man. Like, I'm like, and then everyone's saying the same shit. Like, why is it? How do you guys know? Is this
So-
creepy? That's creepy to me.
so
like,
maybe-
Midsummer, Hereditary. Midsummer, I watched it again, bro, and I was like, this shit's fucking weird. It's
Yeah.
creepy, and I'm like, I love it. Like, it's just, that's what gets me going.
So what about like instead of in the beginning when it shows him excavating, what if they showed like maybe like their family was part of like a
Yeah, you
cult?
see, that would have been fucking cool.
Yeah,
You see,
cool.
that's why, like, and then that's how, like, she got
That's it
possessed.
was tied to the
That would be
demon.
cool. You see,
Yeah.
that I would love that if they were.
Yeah, this one was
that.
focusing more on the historical thing.
The whole story,
Yeah.
yeah.
That's what probably.
Which
Yeah.
is true that like Iraq and all that is part of like close to what Mesopotamia is, those early religions and all that.
Bro, again, white people.
Yeah, don't worry.
Why dig it up, bro? Why they found something that's buried? Like, why dig it up? They buried it for a reason.
Who? Like
Yeah,
in,
'cause remember,
they're,
like-
they're in Iraq. That's fucking Middle Eastern people.
The white
Oh,
guy.
the
yeah.
excavator.
And he was just like,
I mean, but the thing is that they're finding old civilizations. You're trying to find history, but then like one thing that's like excavators always find about early like human history is that everybody had some sort of religious thing. Like human nature is always to believe in something bigger than you. It doesn't matter if it's Christianity or whatever. Like
So
even
they
like
believed
old,
in that then in Iraq.
well, the thing is that these stories, like, one thing is that there's different religions, but they all have like the same background and
Yeah.
shit. They're all connected to something. Like even ancient Persians, dude, they had a concept of the devil, right? His name was Ahura Mazda, fucking Mazda cars. But fucking, they had a concept of the devil.
Oh.
Yeah, so it's all the same like shit. It's just different stories.
I think it's everything in life. No, you got good and you got bad, right?
Yeah.
Literally. Yeah, but what are you doing in that situation? Like, you find a creepy statue in your backyard. Like,
And you start fucking finding out that
yeah.
I'll fucking sell the house. Get the fuck out.
There you go. Like, these fools are like, oh, cool, let me keep it.
No, even
Take
the
this over
attic,
me.
even the attic was kind of weird, bro. Like if you remember when they went upstairs, she had like mannequins in there, like fucking dressed up. She had all this weird shit. Like she had like fucking like, I'm like yeah,
Did you
That
guys?
was more-
When I fucking rented the movie, they took out the fucking spider scene, the spider walking scene.
Oh,
You know when she
girl,
was like,
you're right.
fucking
Yeah,
walking down the stairs, they took that out.
Wait, no, I saw it on Max.
I saw
So I
Max
rented
too.
it on YouTube.
They
I
had
didn't
it?
see it.
Yeah,
I
they
didn't
had it
see
on Max.
Yeah,
Yeah,
on
that's why.
Max.
But you're
I didn't see it on YouTube.
Oh,
I rented it from YouTube.
you don't have Max?
I used to.
You should just tell us for the password.
I know,
Just so you can
literally.
watch it. Because how much was it? Like $15?
Not 3.
3? Oh, okay.
that's some talking right there, brother.
Yeah, no.
But
So,
no,
yeah.
I thought it was a good movie still.
No, it was good for its time. Yeah, definitely a good movie for its time. I will say, yeah, I can see that.
Should we go into the ratings now?
Sure. Go for it.
Start it off?
Me, fuck it.
10 out of
It is
10.
probably my first fucking
Pinto.
bean of approval, dude.
Oh,
5 out of 5.
shit.
Fucking love this movie.
The Pinto Bean?
I thought it was a great, like, storytelling, the pacing. It's just that I like that old school stuff, dude. I took a bunch of, like, did you guys ever take the film studies class at Vista?
Yeah.
And we saw all,
dude.
that all those movies.
Koi and
from back in
Scotty,
the
you remember that one?
Failed.
Koi.
You failed that shit?
But all you do is watch the movie.
Dude, all I did was copy, like, the Wikipedia for the synopsis. Yeah. He caught me once, though.
Yeah?
Oh,
you,
who'd you
you
have?
could tell I had
The
a...
old guy that had the Clipper daughter?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that fool was there. I forgot his name. But, he put an A, and then he erased it and put an F. It was funny, I still remember that. Yeah, Mr. Kirk and shit.
Yeah.
But nah, dude, this movie's awesome, man. I loved it. I loved every aspect of it. The pacing, the storytelling. The storytelling was awesome. And then just like fucking the nightmares that it gave me as a kid
To this day now.
to this fucking day. It's what's a part of my system and what I'm scared of.
Yeah.
I thought it was good. I give it a. I give it a 8.5. It.
A
maybe
3.5?
8.5.
Oh, is that a 5? Is that a
Yeah.
5?
What's out
Oh,
of 5?
I thought we were doing it at 10.
No.
Uh,
Shit. Then it's
Where
a,
you been the last
3
8
and a half?
episodes?
Then it's a 6. Now. I give it a 3.5.
yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. I give it a 3. I mean, yeah.
Actually, no, I give it a 4.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Bumped it up.
I give it a 3.
Yeah, that's it? That's all you have to say?
3.
I mean, I wish they used the theme song more. They only used
That-
it
that
twice.
theme
Oh
song
yeah,
is
it's
classic.
it's a classic
Yeah,
one.
That's
Yeah.
another hit right there.
Yeah.
Yeah, I would say
it's
I would say 4, just because like you have to keep that in mind, like when you're watching it too. Like this was ahead of its time, first
Yeah.
of its kind, and in the '70s, like this is the first movie that they ever made like that. So
Yeah,
I
how many
say 4.
generations of kids have been fucked up by it?
Yeah.
That was
my
me.
Mom,
Yeah,
my mom
same.
to this day, she says that's the scariest movie that she's ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, to this day, Lex won't watch it.
To this
She's
day.
scared of it.
You've never seen it?
I've never watched it.
I rented it. We could watch it.
Yeah, I'm done.
Well, he was watching it like while I was in the room, but I'm like, I don't know, like.
Really, dude? That's what gets you?
I've heard so
That's
many
crazy.
things.
Bro, her parents are
Oh, yeah.
awesome.
That's
That's
crazy.
why
Me with
so-
clowns, bro. Fuck clowns.
So
Clowns?
I hate clowns.
Aren't you scared of yourself?
but you like terrifying.
Just kidding.
Hey, I'm just kidding.
The reflections. Ah.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, man. I
Yeah,
hate
that's what
clowns.
makes it scary too. Is like the stories and stuff
No,
like that.
it's realistic.
Yeah.
From stuff that we've heard, like stuff that you've told me
shit that
about,
I
like,
seen
about like
in your house.
exorcisms and
Yeah, we grew up super religious, so
Mm.
I grew up
So-
around that. So I'm like, why am I even gonna watch it?
it's realistic in that
Yeah.
sense. That's why I enjoyed it.
Yeah, dude. It's like it fucked me up in a certain way. Like even to this day, it still fucks me up. Like, dude, I didn't go back to sleep on Tuesday because I had a fucking demonic nightmare.
Try watching something funny. It'll help.
Nah, it's not necessarily
Try drinking
that.
rum.
No, try the saying.
The power of Christ.
Yeah. Nah, dude, I still remember the fucking before. Like, so this is gonna be my video journal of the fucking nightmare before I forget it because I forget nightmares. But fucking, like, I was in the house, what is supposed to be our house. It wasn't like this. It was another place. And the power just kept going out, like the electricity. So when the electricity goes out, you always go to the power box and, like, switch it up.
Yeah.
So I kept noticing it was happening a lot. So I'm thinking, like, fuck, electrician, whatever. But then I started noticing that the lights would turn on before then they started turning on when I would fucking go to the power box. And then as I go back to inside the house, the doors kept closing. Then later on, I'm starting to think, all right, something's going on. And I'm thinking, like, is this shit wanting me out of the house for a certain reason? So I remember the next time it went off, I go outside and then the power goes back on and then the door will close. But then the door closed on its own and I just hear Emiliano saying, Daddy can't come in. I can't see him, but I just hear him. And then I said, like, that who's just talking to me. All I do is hear his voice. But then, like, Annette started acting weird, and then the baby started acting weird, and I'm all thinking, like, damn, are these fuckers, like, something going on with them? So, like, I'm not gonna fucking straight up tell them, are you guys possessed? So I started playing tricks. I started saying, like, hey, what you guys think of our fucking dog, you know, fucking Wolfie? And they're like, oh, no, Wolfie's alright. And or if his fucking name is Jack Jack, right? And then, like, I'm playing tricks like that, seeing if they truly know shit. Like, oh, how's your dad doing, you know? And, like, her dad passed away, and, like, they're like, he's alright. Stuff like that. I'm playing tricks the whole time, seeing if it's truly them. And then I remember I kept telling them, giving them orders. And I remember the power went out again. I go outside, and the door just barely stayed open. And I just fucking barely put my hand, and the door kind of wants to close. And Emiliano is saying, like, oh, I'm gonna close the door, Daddy. And I tell him, like, break my hand, son. Like, break it. And then he just starts laughing and runs away. Like, he's about to fucking break it. So those are my fucking type of dreams, dude. Demonic fucking bullshit like that.
So it's like the people that you know and love, and they're like always acting.
Yeah,
weird.
then you start like because they say that the devil lies.
Yeah,
they could take any form or whatever. It could be around you, but that's why you play tricks. And I don't hold it against them because it wasn't them. It was something else that was trying to get me, taking the form of them. So like that's why I'm saying you got to be true to yourself. Like I'm not fucking falling for this shit.
Yeah,
whatever. And then I end up waking up, and then like they're there, but then like
you just gotta breathe. It's a reality check.
It's when you start having doubts where they fucking find those weaknesses. I've always, when I was younger, I used to think that it was the devil trying to possess me and finding my weakness and being scared and falling for it. But now I just like, I do my best not to believe it. Don't fall for the lies, But then again, I start telling myself, all this shit is probably because I was so scared of this when I was a kid.
I mean, same thing for me with Paranormal Activity. With that one, I couldn't sleep. Like all my dreams became of freaking Toby, and like for a while, I kind of outgrew it, but yeah, it was the same thing, similar.
Yeah, no, and because of that fucking storytelling, dude, it's amazing. It's a true horror movie.
Yeah,
it's a great one. Not one jump scare.
Yeah, that's true.
Not one jump scare.
That's true.
He jumps out the window, but
that
was a jump.
That was a jump.
Dude,
the jump is fucking crazy. The window is so far away from the steps. That motherfucker had a
flew, bro.
Oh, dude, and another
Superman
miss. One thing
now.
that I fucking hated was that Burke guy that she killed at first. Like they don't show his body. They don't show him being there. That's so weird that he was there in the first place.
Yeah.
And
they kind of like skip over it.
Yeah, they say he was drunk and then he fell on the stairs.
He died.
Yeah, he's drunk.
The drunk fool at the party, huh?
Yeah, he's the director because she's an actress.
Oh.
And he was the director of the movie that she was making at the time.
Crazy.
Yeah. That's why, like, it made no sense that he was there, like, because she went out and she has these servers, the old guy and the girl, and they say, like, when she came back, she said that he was there, and then she's like, why the fuck was he here? And then why the fuck is he in her room? Yeah. And then, like, the cop comes and starts investigating, thinking, like, it wasn't that he killed himself. He thinks that the girl did it. And so he goes in there, and they're playing cat and mouse. Dude, I thought it was great the way they portrayed it. You don't want to confess anything. The mom doesn't say shit, but the cop doesn't say shit either. It was a good scene of them, like...
That's when he's, like, drinking coffee, or something like that?
Yeah. It's crazy because, like, when he goes to the stairs, he picks up, and there's one of those clay dolls. And he didn't tell the mom that he found it, but he sees that she made clay dolls. And so, like, that fool started, like, even got her to sign a paper saying it was an autograph or something like that. He wanted to, like, he said, like, oh, it's for my daughter. He's like, oh, I'm lying. It's actually for me or whatever, trying to, like, get her to write it. But she doesn't say anything, but then she confesses to the priest saying, like, she killed him. Yeah. I don't know. See, it's all that stuff that I love. It's great storytelling.
Yeah.
And the cop was there, too, like... When the priest went there for the first time, he was parked outside the house.
Yeah.
And the priest, I mean, the cop was friends with that priest, kept saying he wanted to hang out with him and stuff like that. Yeah, so there's all connections. That cop comes out in Exorcist 3.
They put nuggets like in the whole movie. pretty
Yeah, I mean, they did a good job making the other one
much. Yeah.
with this. I heard number 2 was terrible.
No, that's one thing
I've never watched any of the other ones.
I wondered, did they make this movie with sequels in mind?
I don't know.
Because back
I
then
don't
they
think
didn't.
so.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't think that was a thing. Yeah.
I mean, regardless, it was a good movie. I enjoyed it.
Yeah.
It's always worth the watch.
Alrighty. So,
Oh.
with that was our review of The Exorcist. Next week, we're going to be going, you guys say The Terrifier?
Terrifier?
I
All
feel
three or
I
just
feel like,
one?
No, I feel like you gotta watch both though. You gotta see how
Going into.
you got because you're gonna see how the budget is for number 1 and how gory it is, and then you actually get to see the fucking the better story with the better budget on the second one. So you'll see the
Okay.
difference.
How does it go?
That's how he does it in the movie.
Yeah.
Yeah.
He's just gory as fuck, bro.
Yeah.
Like it's just gory.
Is that how he really looks? Like big nose?
Yeah, he's
like
a clown.
Big smile?
Yeah,
No, the guy. That
no,
guy.
no, it's all like
It's
prosthetic.
prosthetics?
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
Oh, because the one from the nun looks.
She looks like that. Yeah.
Dang.
Oh yeah, I
And
remember
then-
that. No.
Alrighty.
Yeah.
Alright, so next week we're going to be going over The Terrifier. So,
Yeah, 1 and 2.
thank you for watching this episode.
Sign
and,
out.
Let's go ahead and sign out.
We gotta kiss each other.
1 for 1.
2 for 2.
2 for 2.
3 for 3.
Shabalaba ding dong.
All right.
Bada bing, bada boom.
Deuces. Good night.
Like guys.